Good morning, everybody. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Today we shall study methods of providing depreciation. How depreciation you provide or how you calculate the depreciation. Those things we shall discuss today. You know the meaning of depreciation. You know the causes of depreciation. All these things are over. Now, how depreciation is calculated and how depreciation is given entry in the books of account. All these things we shall discuss. So our topic is methods of providing depreciation. Methods of providing depreciation. So there is one accounting standard 6. Accounting standard 6 means rules of providing the entries and all. These are known as accounting standard. Details I'll take up later on. So there are lots of accounting standards, and accounting standard number 6 prescribes how depreciation is to be calculated. Clear? Now, according to accounting standard 6, there are two methods of providing depreciation. One is straight line method, that is also known as fixed installment method. Straight line method of depreciation, SLM, is also known as fixed installment method of depreciation. And another, written down value method. Written down value method of depreciation. This is also known as reducing balance method of depreciation. Number 2. And reducing balance method of depreciation is also known as diminishing value of depreciation, like that. Diminishing method. It goes on decreasing, right? So one name is given, written down value method. You remember these two are main types of depreciation. One is straight line method, other is written down value method. And besides these two, there are some more. What are these more? You see, there are some more types of depreciation. Let us see those other types of depreciation. You see here, annuity method. These are other methods. Then what is it? Depreciation fund method. Depreciation fund method. Then insurance policy method. Then number 4, revaluation method. Then machine hour rate method. The sum of digits method. And last, depletion method. You remember yesterday depletion? I explained depletion is a form of depreciation. So there is a method only, depletion method. So if there is a theory questions, what are the different types of depreciation? You can write all these things. There are main two methods. One is fixed installment method or straight line method, and other number 2 is diminishing value method or written down value method or reducing balance method. Diminishing balance method, actually. Diminishing balance method, reducing balance method. Diminishing balance method, reducing balance method or written down value method. This is number 2. And number 1 is fixed installment method. Fixed installment method is also known as straight line method. So these are the two types, number 1 and number 2. You have to learn very clear, properly. And these are the methods which are generally followed in different organizations, generally. And we are going to learn these things in practical also. But besides these two, there are some other methods. Other methods are what? You see, annuity method, next, depreciation fund method, insurance policy method, revaluation method, machine hour rate method, sum of digits method, then depletion method. So these are the various types of methods of depreciation. Various types of methods of depreciation. For theory purpose, now there is no problem with you. Right? What are the different types of providing depreciation, or simple English I can say calculating depreciation. This will be better, no? How you can calculate. You know the meaning of depreciation, but then next step is how to calculate. So many methods are there. Now I'll be giving you some examples of explaining number 1 and number 2 only. First time suppose you have purchased a machine, at rupees you have purchased, suppose you have purchased the machine at rupees 1 lakh. You have purchased the machine, suppose 1 lakh. You have purchased the machine, suppose at 1 lakh. I'll be giving you one example and you can understand both the methods, number 1 and number 2. And if you understand number 1 and number 2, then 50% problem is over for us for this chapter. The rest will be entries. Don't worry for entries. But you have to know how to calculate. If you do not know how to calculate, then there will be a lot of problem. Meaningless to learn the journal entries. But journal entry you know only. You already learned journal entries. Don't worry about it. But calculation is most important. I'll be teaching you, and even you shall say, yes sir, there are 2 methods. I'll make this structure in such a way, you shall tell me, yes sir, there are 2 methods. I'll not tell first. See, let us explain. So, suppose these are the two methods I am taking. 2 methods I am taking, I'll be taking. Suppose another, again I have written 1 lakh here. You purchased the machinery at rupees 1 lakh. You purchase the machinery at rupees 1 lakh, and how depreciation is to be given. Suppose the depreciation is 10%. Suppose, for example, our example, depreciation is 10%. Now this 10% how we can do? See the experiment, everybody? So in the first method, 10% of depreciation is 10,000. So it is coming 90,000. 90,000, this is the year 1. Year 1, first year. Then again 10% is 10,000. You are getting 80,000. 80,000. 80,000. This is suppose year 2, means second year. Again 10% in the year 3 also. Year 3 also 10% is again 10,000, and you are left with 70,000. This way it will go on every year. 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. This is one method. You have taken 10% of 1 lakh. 10% of 1 lakh is 10,000. And next year also 10,000. And next year also 10,000. This is one method. But you can think differently also. I have asked you to take 10% of depreciation and nothing else. You can think differently also. I have thought this way. See, 10% of 1 lakh is 10,000. It's very clear. So depreciation of 1 year is 10,000. And next year 10,000, next year 10,000, next year 10,000. This is one approach. But I can think differently also. How? 10% of depreciation is 10,000. See, I am going again here. 10% of depreciation is 10,000. This is year 1. Year 1, 10,000. So we are left with 90,000. And year 2, I am thinking this way, 10%. I told you 10%. The 10% of what? 10% of 90,000 is 9,000. I can think this way also. Isn't it? I can think this way also. So it is 81,000. 81,000. And year 2, year 3, again 10% of 81,000 is 8,100. So how much is coming? Deduct 972. Now see, in these 2 methods, in the first method what I took, 10% of 1 lakh is 10,000, again 10,000, again 10,000, every year 10,000. But in the second approach, what we did, 1 lakh is the value of the machine and 10% is 10,000, first year depreciation 10,000. And second year I have taken 10% of the balance, that is 90,000, is coming 9,000. Again, next year it is 81,000, 10% of 81,000 I have taken, and it is coming 8,100, and ultimately 72,900 left. But in the first method, 70,000 is left. Now you see there are 2 methods. 2 methods of thinking. 2 methods of thinking about the percentage. Isn't it? I have given you 10%. You can understand easily. 10% I have told you. So machine was 1 lakh. So it's 10% of 1 lakh, 10% of 1 lakh, 10% of 1 lakh, one method. A second method, 10% of 1 lakh, then 10% of balance. So here only there are 2 approaches, 2 methods. These are the 2 methods in number 1 and number 2. So number 1 method, this method you can say straight line method. This method only, straight line method. This is straight line method or fixed installment method. And this method is, you can say, written down value, WDV. WDV method. Shortcut I have written written down value method. This method is when you are finding the percentage on the balance, this is known as written down value method. Second method, or diminishing balance method, or reducing balance method. Okay, but this is straight line method. So in straight line method, every year amount of depreciation is same, every year same. Percentage is on the original cost, and that amount will continue every year. This is one approach. But in the second approach, depreciation will be calculated on the balance, next balance and next balance. So your amount of depreciation is going down. First year 10,000, then 9,000, then 8,100, you see. But here every year 10,000. So these are the two methods of depreciation. I told you mainly there are two methods. One is fixed installment method of depreciation, and other is diminishing balance method of depreciation. Under fixed installment method of depreciation, what you do? You take a percentage of depreciation on the original cost. Original cost, you take the percentage of depreciation, and that original cost of percentage will continue every year. Every year equal amount of depreciation. And in the second method, you find the percentage on the next figure. Now you have understood these two methods, straight line method of depreciation and diminishing balance method of depreciation. Now diminishing balance of depreciation you have understood, but regarding straight line balance of method, I want to add one more point to you. I want to add one more point. You can write under fixed installment method. You can copy this example. You keep some space. After my video is over, then you copy. You keep some space. And now I want to give you a formula for finding fixed installment method. There is another formula. You can apply whichever is necessary when. You can write when you write fixed installment method, shortcut, you write fixed installment method, when percentage of depreciation is not given under fixed installment method, when percentage of depreciation is not given, then annual depreciation is calculated. Annual depreciation is calculated by the following formula. By the following formula. You will write the formula. That means percentage of depreciation may not be given in the question. See, here I told 10%, but some other question, original cost of depreciation 1 lakh, that is given, and percentage of depreciation is not given. In case of reducing balance method, you can never find it. But in case of fixed installment method, there is another formula. If percentage is not given, you should learn this formula. In higher studies, this formula will go to help you in some other chapter also. So what is the formula? Annual depreciation. This is the fixed installment method. Remember, huh? This is fixed installment method. Fixed installment method or straight line method. Under this formula is applied. Annual depreciation is original cost minus scrap value divided by life in years. Now, original cost is say 1 lakh. You know what is it? And scrap value means what I am telling you. Suppose you have purchased a machine and you have used the machine for 10 years, suppose. And after 10 years, suppose the machine you cannot use. It's gone. So when the machine is gone at the end of 10 years, suppose 10 years, then you sell it as scraps. This machine is broken, machine cannot be used. You just sell in the form of iron only, pieces of iron. That whatever money you're getting at that time, at the end of the life of the machine, that is scrap value. That is scrap value. Suppose your machine you purchased it 1 lakh and you estimated after 10 years it will be out of order and it cannot be repaired and it cannot be used, and after 10 years you can sell it at Suppose 10,000. So 1 lakh you purchased, after 10 years it will become 10,000 and machine is not workable condition. So during these 10 years, how much you have lost? You started with 1 lakh and at the end of 10 years you can get 10,000. So during these 10 years, how much you have lost? 90,000. That is depreciation for 10 years. Divide by 10, depreciation for 1 year. Suppose machine cost is original 1 lakh and scrap value is 10,000 after 5 years. Suppose after 5 years. Then 1 lakh minus 10,000 divided by 5. No, 5 years. I told 5 years now. So 1 lakh divided by, 1 lakh minus scrap value, means original cost minus scrap value divided by life in years. So if these three things are given in your question, what three things? The original cost is given, the scrap value is given, and life of the estimated life of the machinery is given. You can find it. And after finding this figure, every year you give the same amount for depreciation, as I told you earlier. If percentage is given, you know how to do it. But if percentage is not given here, then you apply this formula, original cost minus scrap value divided by estimated life in years. So this is a formula, you should remember this formula is very important formula. So I have explained here the methods of depreciation and I have explained two vital points. The two vital methods of depreciation, what are these? Fixed installment method and diminishing value method. Fixed installment method is also known as straight line method and diminishing balance method is known as written down value method. It is also known as reducing balance value method. The other name, you should know the other names. So these two methods are most important for your all academic purposes, for your calculation and everything. And these two methods, see, I have explained with two examples here. Fixed method, every year same amount of depreciation, and this is reducing balance method also I have explained to you. And I have also explained if there is no percentage of depreciation given under fixed installment method, you can apply this formula and you shall find annual depreciation. So these are the things clear to you. Thank you very much. Coming with one more video very soon.